What's up, guys? Today we're doing 5-color vampires and probably just more general deck fixing. You may notice that I look a little bit lower, and it's just because you guys have clearly gotten taller since the last stream. Yeah. But 5-color vampire deck, I've already built it. Dude. It works better than I think it should. And it was actually perfect timing to make 5-color vampires, because there is a vampire in our deck that we just received with Wilds of Eldraine, if I am not mistaken. Oh no, it was... it's a newer card, but it wasn't Wilds of Eldraine, actually. Let's see. Markov Baron. Oh, we just got it with March of the Machine, the Aftermath. Okay. This vampire is good. It's been very, very good. It's phenomenal as an uncommon. It is super great. But let me show you why I think 5-color vampires is doing surprisingly well. Surprisingly well. We are 7-0. 7-0 with 5-color vampires. We're undefeated. So, you know, it's pretty good. Doing pretty decent so far. So we're gonna see if we can keep that up. Right, now the reason why I think it wouldn't have done as well as I expected. No. The reason why it's doing better than I would have expected is because we only have 20 lands in our deck. We have Ancient Ziggurat, Secluded Courtyard, Unclaimed Territory, and our 4 rares for this deck, none of the creatures are rares. Our 4 rares for the deck are for Voldaren Estate. Tap, add a colorless, tap, pay a life, add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a vampire spell. Or you can pay 5, tap it, create a blood token. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each vampire you control. This is our rare of the deck. That is it. Everything else in here is vampires, just vampire creatures. We have 8 1-drops with Vampire of the Dire Moon, Voldaren Epicure. Our 2-drops are Danto Vanguard, Dusk Legion Zealot, Legion Lieutenant, Vampire Socialite, Markov Baron, which has been very good. This next one is probably the best vampire in the game, or at least in our deck. Stromkirk Captain. 1 black and a red for a 2/2 Vampire Soldier with First Strike. Other vampire creatures you control get +1/+1 and have First Strike. That First Strike has been so goddamn useful, it's insane. And obviously it's a Lord as well, which is really good. Now the Markov Baron, this one has been crazy good, because if you didn't read it, it's 2 and a black for a 2/2 Vampire Noble with Convoke and a lifelink, and other vampires you control get +1/+1. And should someone make us discard it, we can cast it for the same cost with this madness cost. That Convoke is huge. I already explained that we only have 20 lands in our deck, so we don't have a lot. We also don't have any spells to draw with. Our only draw is from the blood token from Voldaren Epicure, which is not really draw, it's more like fixing, right? Dusk Legion Zealot, that's our real draw in the deck. When there's the battlefield, you draw a card and lose 1 life. And that's pretty much it. That's really it. So there's not a lot of draw, which means it's harder to find our 20 lands. And 20 lands is a low number. The Convoke from this, being able to tap down our creatures to essentially function as additional lands, is so good. It is so worth it to tap down like a Vampire Dire of the Moon, a Dusk Legion, and then maybe like 1 mana to get a Markov Baron out onto the field, buffing your entire board. Like, it's wildly good. We also have Blood Researcher. This is the only vampire on Arena that has green in it that isn't common or uncommon rarity. I don't know if there's any in rare, but I don't remember seeing any. We can see though. But I wanted to make it a 5-color, so. Oh yeah, Galta and Maven. But that's a 7-drop. There's no way we're gonna cast that. And also, really, it's half dinosaur. It barely counts. Valentine, Dean of the Vein. Pretty mid. And also the vampire half is black, so that doesn't even count. But Blood Researcher, the only one in green. Yeah, this is it. So I added it into the deck as well, just so that I could have all 5 colors. Yeah, just for fun. But it's a 3-mana 2/2 with Menace. It says whenever you gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on Blood Researcher. So it's not bad. Vampire of the Dire Moon has lifelink, so I can gain us life. Let's see. Markov Baron also has lifelink, which is good. That might be it. So we have 8 cards in the deck that can help it gain life, or help us gain life to put counters on it. Again, it's not bad, and it has Menace. So once it's out on the field, maybe with First Strike as well, maybe, you know, with an additional +2/+2 somewhere from Vampire Socialites or the other Lords, it's a pretty decent body by the time it gets onto the field, most of the time. Then we have Thirsting Bloodlord, 4-mana 3/3. Other vampires you control get +1/+1. And then we have Nightveil Predator, which is probably... Oh, it might even be... It's close. It's close to being the best vampire in our deck. I'd say it takes second place after the Stromkirk Captain, because this bad boy is a 4-mana 3/3 with Flying, Death Touch, and most importantly, Hexproof. So it makes it really, really hard for our opponents to deal with this, which is good, because none of our other vampires have any kind of built-in protection. They just die to removal spells. Yeah. And again, by the time we get Nightveil Predator out, it's usually a bit bigger. It'll normally at least be a 4-mana 4/4. It is still pretty decent. Like, that's a lot of keywords. Flying, Death Touch, Hexproof, and it can gain First Strike still. And get additional buffs from the rest of our board. Like, it's just good. The Adanto Vanguard, also a sick card. Do not underestimate this. Oh, you know what? I lied. This card has built-in protection as well. You can pay for life to give it indestructible until end of turn. Really good. And it's a very aggressive card, which is good because we have a really relatively low curve for our deck, right? Our average is 2.5. It's not super high. We have 8 4-drops, which does sound like a lot, but we don't have anything beyond that. And so Adanto Vanguard, being as aggressive as it is, whenever it attacks, it gets +2/+0. It's really, really good to have. And again, that's a 2-drop. Normally on turn 3, we're getting down another Lord. So really, it's like a 4/2 most of the time that it's swinging. It's good. It's good. Yeah. So yeah, let's grab an avatar. I should have a what's that planeswalker vampire guy? Sorin. I should have a Sorin here somewhere. Maybe not. Or I could have sworn I had one.
I will not.
There's Sorin.
Call Olivia Voldaren grandmother.
Yeah, we got bling out the deck just a little bit. Just a little bit. We'll grab Sorin here. Card sleeves. We're a 5-color deck, so there's only one perfect sleeve. I'm gonna see if I have any vampire sleeves. None come to mind, but if I do have one, we'll use it. If not, I know what sleeves we're gonna use. I feel like I need to pop my my cheek or my jaw. It's something that I can do and have done. One time I did it, that shit fucked my jaw up. I don't know why, but there's a couple days in a row where I was just like popping it non-stop, and then it hurt. One time it hurt, and then I just didn't do it for the next couple days. Felt better. It was good. It fixed itself. Let's see. I'm not seeing any vampire sleeves. It's a little bit disappointing, but that just means we go with the best 5-color sleeve that I have. Canyon, you have fangs. It's kind of like a vampire. We in ancient ziggurat mode. Gotta love budget 5-color tribal. We are indeed. Let's see. Is this? I mean, this is a fairy. Noxious Stinger. I'm gonna go with this one. Yes, our rares for the deck, Rooker. It's actually a land. Voldaren Estate. Tap, add a colorless. Tap, pay 1 life. Add 1 mana of any color. Spend this mana only to cast a vampire spell. You can pay 5, tap it, create a blood token. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each vampire you control. Those are our rares for the deck. Other than that, just nothing but common and uncommon vampires. And there have been some surprisingly good ones. The ones that have been surprisingly good are Markov Baron. Stromkirk Captains has not been surprising with how good it is, but I didn't know this card existed. And it's incredible. It is phenomenal. Best card in the deck. We've got Nightveil Predator, which is just very, very nice to have in the deck. It's phenomenal. Yeah. And so we've only got 20 lands in the deck, which is a little bit sketchy. But as I showed just previously, this deck is 7-0. 7-0, 100% win rates. And this version technically is 6-0. I had made a mistake when I first made my deck. I had a Death Priest of Miracle. 0 copies of Indulgent Aristocrat. Yes. Well, let's see if we'll change that. 1 mana, pay 2 mana. 1 mana, 1/1 lifelink, pay 2, sack a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on each vampire you control. I remember glimpsing over this. And I didn't realize it was on each vampire you control. I would maybe swap it for Vampire of the Dire Moon. At most. But I think overall I'm pretty happy with the deck. We have a lot of lords. First we have Vampire Socialite, which can apply buffs. Legion Lieutenant, that's a lord. Markov Baron, that's a lord. And Stromkirk Captain, that's a lord. Thirsting Blood Lord. Yeah, I think we're good. I see what you're going for, but we don't have. I think we're fine. We'll show the deck, see how it plays. Because again, I mean, I'm 7-0. It's doing pretty good. But also, we don't have any mana. We struggle to get like our 3rd land really in the deck. So I don't think we'd be holding up 2 mana to sack, or 2 mana to pay to sack something in response to a removal spell. I would much rather play something else. Makes more sense in Artisan, I guess, where I just want to do everything I can to make my creatures 3+ toughness. Yeah, it's a little bit heavy. Okay, we're fine, Dude, the Markov Baron, I'm telling you, if you have not played with it, it is so good. Again, this Convoke is huge. Like right now, we don't have land drop number 3, which is very scary because we have 3/4 drops in our hand. Ooh, nice, hit a land. But even if we didn't hit land drop number 3, next turn we'd be capable of casting Markov Baron by tapping our 2 lands and convoking the Legion Lieutenant. And it's just sick. It's super, super good. Gonna break Regent, it seems scary. Barn Estate, sick. Alright, Markov Baron. And no attacks. You also have your deck built around discarding cards to flash and Markov Baron at instant speed. Makes holding up sack money much easier. Sack money. Yeah, I can see that. Okay, Alright, look, see, this is what I mean by, like, the Baron is just crazy. So I can just play Nightveil Predator here. And if I want, I can tap down everything to play the Markov Baron. And it's really tempting. But we will just die in the air. So I can't, unfortunately, for this match. You also have Stromkirk Occultist, which is rare, that is downshifted to uncommon in Arena. Really? I will take a peek at it. Also, it looks like we're gonna lose to dragons, which fucking sucks. Oh, we're not dead yet. Stromkirk Occultist. 2 and a red for a 3/2 trample. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, exile top card of your library until end of turn. You may play that card. It seems really good. considering that the vampires do struggle with card draw. Our opponent has struggled to hit land drops. It's very, very important to note. All right, let's see. Captain goes crazy here. So we're gonna get the captain down. I'm gonna get down Vampire of the Dire Moon. And now we can go to combat, swing both of these. Gain life would go up to 13. And I still have to end my turn. I really want to get down this Markov Baron. I do, but we just can't. We need the flying blockers. It upsets me that more vampires are not flying. They really should be. Earthquake Dragon. That's horrifying. We're down to 3. He has lethal. Damn, dude. That sucks. We were so close. I just had a Vampire of the Dire Moon earlier. Unfortunate. And there goes our first loss. Feels bad. Oh, you said Madness makes it 2-drop too. Yeah, that's pretty dope. You know why this happened, Rooker? Because you doubted me. You doubted the deck. Feels bad. I'm not that upset. They had turn 1. Alright, I forgot the name of the dragon. The whelp. What's the whelp's name? Is it Fearsome Whelp? Oh, I guess technically turn 2. Yeah, turn 2 Fearsome Whelp. That's really bad. Sorry to doubt won't happen again. Yeah, sure it won't. Let's see. All right, we're gonna mulligan this. Better. Yeah, they just happened to be on the play and they had their best creature out turn 2, so it is what it is. We didn't quite keep up. We almost did. We almost did though. Yeah, like I said, I wish more vampires had flying, dude. That's like one of the things that vampires are known for in like lore and shit. Kinda poo-poo that more of them do not have flying. Alright, if we can just find one more mana here, we are straight chilling. His Death Touch can eat my wiener as long as I top deck a land right here. 27% off the top. We missed. Okay. Next turn, we can still get the land. But look at this. Look at this. We just tap down all of our vampires. We get a 4/4 lifelink down. Oh, man. If I had gotten the Markov Baron down sooner last game, we would have had the lifelink from it. We could have had a better chance of surviving. Okay, this is getting a little bit ridiculous. I would really, really like to find one more mana. You can play 2 Lords of Wild. It is. It's pretty sick. Our board is looking pretty fire, considering we only have 2 mana. But bro, I'm telling you, if we just find one more, 27% off the top, we win this game. All of our things get first strike. Bro, oh my god, come on, Dusk Legion Zealot. You need to hit. You need to hit. Give me a land. Bro, I'm gonna lose my mind. I can swing the Vanguard still. But man, crazy. Was it worth the 4 life? Probably not. I literally need 1 mana. 29%, please. 1 land and we win the game. 1 land. That's all I need. 1 land, we wreck this dude. He tells Death Touch to eat my wiener. Probably swings it here. Bet money he swings Gifted Aetherborn. I didn't bet money. You did. And now we just win the game. Look at that. Look at all that first strike. Oh my god. Dude, that's 32 damage that we're swinging. Unless my math is wrong. 32 damage. What is our mana base? We have 16 5-color lands and what? We have 20. Oh no, we have 16. Yep, that's it. We have 16 5-color lands. Like I said. Well, I said it a lot. I don't know if you were here in the very, very beginning. But, activate. Oh, I don't need to activate anything. But yeah, I said we have, like, no lands in this deck. But look how much we did off of 2. Once we finally hit that third one, it was game over. Done. Donezo. Game. And if he hadn't had a Death Touch creature, we could have been swinging a lot sooner, too. But we got that dub. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yeah, the only thing we have to help us find lands, I was saying, are the blood tokens from Voldaren Epicure. Our Something Zealot, our 2-drop. That lets us draw a card. And then, technically, our land. The, is it Estate? Yeah, the Voldaren Estate can make us blood tokens to also dig a little bit deeper for lands. Ah, but look, see, you see this hand? We're chilling. Absolutely chilling. 3 mana. We're good. We're Gucci. That's all we need. Being on the play is also very useful here. Look at that. We hit land number 4. Bro, we're basically flooding. Okay, so how do I want to do Vampire Socialite? I think I go here. Get down to Socialite. And then next turn we go for the double. Oh, dude, our board's about to explode. So we swing here. I'm stupid. Why did I swing the other one? That was a misplay. A big one. I was not supposed to swing the other creature. I was not supposed to swing the Vampire of the Dire Moon. With that untapped, not having swung and, you know, also not dead, I would have the 3 vampires I need to drop the Markov Baron. I don't know what happened to my brain there. It didn't matter. Good game. Opponent scooped. Wasn't even worried. It was all part of the plan. I knew that if he traded with his Orzhov Enforcer, he would just, you know, concede. It was all planned. It was all part of the plan. All part of the plan. But yeah, the deck's just been solid. Just been solid. I mean, even now, did take that loss, but we're 9-1 with the deck. And it really should not work. With only 16 lands, shouldn't work. 2-drop, a 3-drop. It's a little bit dodgy. We could use one more land, but I'll risk it. At the very least, we're guaranteed to be able to get down the Markov Baron. Let's see. So I think I go with the Adonto Vanguard here. It's just safer to play out than the Vampire Socialite, and having 1 vampire out on the field is what we need to guarantee that we get down the Markov Baron. He's looking at the Vanguard. Does he try to kill it? Nope. Founding the 3rd path. It's very slow. That's good. Oh, unless they still try to kill it here. The fatal push. Bro, they hovered the card. I swear they didn't read it, though. Unless they really just want us to take that 4 damage. Possibility. Okay, so I can Voldaren Epicure here. I can Voldaren Epicure. Ooh, opponent scoops. People are scared of the vampires. I don't know what to say. They are scared of the vampires. All right, let's run an attack. Excuse me. All right, I'm back. All right, I must pull my seat up a little bit now. Okay, so Vampire of the Dire Moon, Adonto Vanguard, Double Voldaren Epicure. A lot of 1-drops, which is cool, but we need a mulligan. We really need at least 2 lands. Going down to 5 feels bad, but necessary. Get rid of 1 Vanguard and the Epicure. Turn 1, Vampire of the Dire Moon. Turn 2, Vanguard, and guaranteed we can get the Baron down on 3. Actually, we get the Baron down right now. We'll get the Vanguard down though. Yeah, this Baron has really helped to bring the whole deck together. It's crazy how good it is. And I hadn't heard of it before. I don't think anyone else is using this card. Nice. All right, if we find one more, actually, I was gonna say we find one more land or find one more vampire here, we're chilling. Whatever we top deck, it's good. It's just good. Oh my god, we're going against elves and they got their first one on 3, bro. We're gonna absolutely destroy them. All right, so I think I go here and here. Sick. Opponent's down to 7. Pretty good. Ooh, and we have a 25% chance of top decking another land. We hit that top deck, I don't see how we lose. I mean, let's see. Tap out a green for each elf you control. He has 3 mana. You'll probably get out like 3 more elves. Tap that for another 3. Didn't matter. Got the dub. Dude. It's just winning. It's just winning. We mulligan down to 5. To 5 cards, and we won that game. Vampire of the Dire Moon may not actually be that good. We're the aggro, so lifelink often doesn't matter, and we also have so many pump effects that I feel like Death Touch isn't too huge. Deck is wild. Vampire of the Dire Moon has been very good. It has been very good. People don't want to block the Death Touch. They would rather eat 3 or 4 damage than trade off one of their creatures. I'm telling you, it's good. And it also has synergy with one of our other vampires. Vampire of the Dire Moon is just good. Just is. The vampire again. Adonto Vanguard. Chillin', super safe. Okay, so let's see. Next turn, you can drop this Stromkirk. Impact Tremors, okay. Let's see. Do I go with the captain? Yes. I go with the captain. Next turn, I can drop the captain. Can they even trade off with it, though? I feel like our creature is so big, it doesn't even matter. I'm telling you, the lifelink has been very good for us. Because we also don't want to block either. We win by getting our board wide, which means I take a lot of hits to the face, generally. Unless we have the captain out and our stuff has first strike. Yeah, I definitely like it. But check out this turn. It's going to be absolutely nutty. Because we can drop our other Stromkirk captain. And now we can drop a Baron. And now our board is just huge. Board just huge. We have a 4/4 first strike lifelink. They drop another impact tremors. Bro, this game is done. We got this. All the damage we just took from impact tremors, irrelevant. We hit land drop number 4 as well. Sick. Let's see. Do I pump the board more? Or get down the Night Veil Predator? I'm gonna get down the Night Veil Predator. And we do take a damage from our Voldaren estate most of the time. Okay, so let's see. I can still get this out as well. So if I... They're not the ones that I want to tap. You and you I want to swing with. I don't want the auto tapper to fuck up my attacks. Back up to 17 life. Sick. And now we can get down another Markov Baron. And we end the turn. I know technically I should have been able to get that down first, but again, I really didn't want to fuck that up and ruin our attacks. Plus he chump blocked anyway. All we missed out on was one more point of life. We're at 17, so we're fine. How do I hit land? How do I hit 4 lands so often with this deck? I feel like you should never be casting Nightveil Predator on average. It would take you being 15 cards deep into deck to find a 4th land. I have no idea. I don't know. That's gonna hurt. Oh, well. The lifelink. Lifelink off the Baron here, huge. And if we had Vampire of the Dire Moon, that lifelink would be very relevant too. Here we just drop a Thirsting Bloodlord, and we swing. And we swing for a lot. We're taking half their life in the air right now. There's nothing they can do about it. It's just 8 in the air. And we're gaining 12 life off of this against a token Impact Tremors deck. They can't handle that. It's too much. Budget Brew continuing his just draw what I want arc. And look at that. We're back up to 19. Opponent's down to 2. Feeling pretty good. I'm liking our chances right now. He's got 3 cards in hand, 5 mana. Could he kill us? I think he'd be hard pressed to. I feel like I haven't been going against a ton of opponents with removal though. Markov Baron really feels like a rare. Bro, it really should be. Create 4 1/1 rats. 8, 12, 13, 14, 15 total damage if I take no blocks. I will take 14 total if he swings out here and we block one of them. We can just no block it. That's game, baby. That's game. GG, my friend. GG. Bro. It's disgusting. Shouldn't work, but it does. And the Markov Baron, it really, really does help pull the entire deck together. It's crazy. When I added it to the deck, I didn't even realize it was a Lord. I saw the Convoke, and I was like, sure. And it's been so good. It's been so damn good. It's crazy to think of just how close you can be to having a good deck versus a bad one. I think if we didn't have the Markov Baron in the deck, it just wouldn't function nearly as well. And that's crazy to think about because, again, it's a relatively newer vampire. We only got it in Aftermath. So if I had tried making this deck a couple months ago, it just wouldn't work. It wouldn't work as consistently, I don't think. But speaking of 4 lands, there's 4 lands. There's 5. We're flooding. We are flooding out. We're going to draw another card with our Dusk Legion Zealot. Ooh. And we gain back a life from the Vampire of the Dire Moon. Great chillin'. On a white soldiers? No, Azorius soldiers. Let's see. Okay, so I can get down the captain. And now we can get down the Baron. And next turn, we just fuck them up. We just fuck them up big time. Dude, the Markov Baron, it doubles the amount of mana we have on turn 3. It's so crazy. So good. We just got 6 mana worth of vampires out on turn 3. Shouldn't happen. Sick. Our opponent, I think, has a removal spell. They're reading all of our vampires. So one of them, we're probably going to lose. But, no worries. We have a Thirsting Bloodlord that we'll be able to drop next turn. But we're chilling. I'm just hoping the Stromkirk captain survives, really. They go for the Vampire of the Dire Moon. That's how much people fear the Death Touch, man. Vampire of the Dire Moon. It's good. Oh my god, another Baron? If I want, I could just get it down. But I think I would rather swing. He takes 12 here, or he gets rid of his Siege Veteran. It has no board. And then he still takes 8. Nice, a removal spell. Still can convoke. Yes, we can. Alright, so. How do you think he wins from here? Short of a board wipe, I don't think he does. With 5 mana, 4 cards in hand, 8 life, a Siege Veteran, he can get a decent amount of blockers. He can. He could like double Resolute Reinforcements. Alright, we lose a Stormkirk Captain. Feels bad. Gets another Siege Veteran. It's only 2 blockers. Game. No, it's not game. I'm 1 creature short. Close. So let's see. I think I start with the Dusk Legion Zealot for a draw. We maybe find another captain off the top. We don't. But we find a Legion Lieutenant. We'll get that down. And now... Oh my god. Okay, I really want this to not fuck up. It lets me pick, right? Okay, there. We can tap Legion Lieutenant and the Vampire of the Dire Moon. Get down this Markov Baron. We still have 3 huge creatures to swing with. We can get our opponent down to 3. They also sack their board to do it. Bro, Zealot. It's good. Also very good. Don't underestimate it. Stat-wise, it's the weakest card in our deck. But that single draw, it's so huge. It's so huge for this deck. Okay, so again, short of a board wipe, how do they win from here? And they don't. Today we are playing Lord Tribal. Bro, we might as well be. We had, what, 3 on the board? Pretty good. Does a lot of good stuff. It's crazy how many of these are uncommons. And for those who are keeping score, we are now 13-1 with the deck. 13-1. We have fucked up mono red 4 times. Crazy. Pretty good. Damn, it's crazy that the one game we lost was the first one that I showed on the stream. Feels bad. This is crazy. Yeah, Rooker, I really got this idea from your 5-color warrior deck. That was a big inspiration for this. And our opening hand is looking pretty good. I haven't gotten to use Blood Researcher a lot, so I'm pretty excited to have it in our opening hand already. Courtyard. Let's see, which one do I want to get down? I guess technically the Dusk Legion Zealot is probably the best, so I can get the draw. I'm gonna go for the draw. It's the responsible play. I really would like to get down the Vampire Socialite, but it's okay. Opponent has a cut down. Flash of Malice. That's a card. Alright. This might be a game where we struggle to hit our lands. We are indeed struggling. But we can Vampire the Dire Moon here. And that gives us enough mana for the Markov Baron. That's crazy. 2 mana. 2 lands. That's all we have. And we just cast 4 mana worth of shit. It's good stuff. We get down this Blood Researcher. Start gaining a lot of life. Start gaining a lot of counters. So that'd be cool. Ooh, that is our land. So yeah, we'll get down to Blood Researcher. And I see if he wants to trade with the Vampire of the Dire Moon. Actually, I'll offer the Dusk Legion Zealot as well. I didn't think he would block. And now our Blood Researcher is a 4/4 with Menace. One drop synergize with Markov Baron, both because they float the board to make it stronger and because they make it easier to cast for free. I love him every time I play him. Bro, it's too damn good. The card is crazy. Forward Opportunist. Ooh. He's gonna get a lot of value off that card. Because we're gonna be swinging like a motherfucker. Alright, here we have a 1-in-4 shot of top decking another land. If we do, we'll get down the Night Veil Predator. Which would be very nice. If not, anything else we draw it's just fine. So, Vampire Socialite says, when enters the battlefield, if the opponent lost life this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on each other vampire you control. I think I would prefer that over just playing another Blood Researcher. So we're going to go to combat first. And we can swing out here. He might have another Lash of Malice, so he might kill one of our 2/2s here. Looks like he doesn't have it though, because he's blocking the Dusk Legion Zealot. Nothing dies here, which is sick, so his Morbid Opportunist actually doesn't get any value. And now we just drop this Vampire Socialite, buff our entire board. And our Blood Researcher's getting big. Because now he's 6/6 already. Give him counters. Look at that. Look at that. The Vampire Socialite, also Pseudo Lord. Fucking good. Don't even need a 4th mana. We don't need land number 4. We just don't need it. It's being greedy. So good. All right. Let's see. That's ballsy. Swing the Falcon Abomination. You don't leave that up as a blocker. Dude's got big balls. Not the right play. Swinging the Decayed one. I mean, that makes sense. In fact, I should have blocked it. Ooh, land number 4. Let's see. The Night Veil Predator does not have any immediate impact on the board. Go to combat first. That way we can get the trigger off the Vampire Socialite after we deal damage. But you have Menace. Yeah, I think we just swing out. How much can he even block? He can only block one of our Menace creatures. For the 7/7, he can block a 3/3 then. We connect for 9. If he doesn't have a removal spell here, that's just game. Really? He took the 2 damage for that? That's game. He just made it easier. Easy. Budget Brew waiting to do things until later, hide information from his opponent, unheard of. It wasn't even about that. It was literally just to deal damage in case he survived, because I didn't do the math yet. If he survived, to deal the damage so that we can drop Night Veil Predator with an additional +1/+1 counter from the Vampire Socialite. Because as long as an opponent has lost life this turn, each other vampire you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. And that's game. That's game. We did find our 4th land. Didn't even use it. Wasn't necessary. Yeah, that's a good point. I never, ever, ever wait to play shit until my opponent's turn. Or even the second main phase. I really just don't. Crazy. I could never be a pro player. That's the main reason why. And also, being a pro player required me to spend so much goddamn money on standard legal cards, and that sucks. Ass. Oh, never mind. Budget Brew just trying to make big stompy creature more chunky. Carry on. Yeah. Exactly. Oh, 3 1-drops. 1 land. We got mulligan. 2 lands is plenty, though. A 1-drop into the 2-drop into the free Markov Baron. Or on turn 3, the Stromkirk can find our land into the free Baron. That's a Lord. Good shit. A little bug here. Yeah. Dude, this is crazy. Like, what the fuck? We're 14-1. 14-1. Bro, 5 colors is crazy. It's too strong. 5 color tribal decks too strong. So let's see. Just the Vanguard, right? We Vanguard. We swing the Vampire of the Dire Moon. They don't block. We take 1. Next turn, like I said, since we found land number 3, we Stromkirk Captain. And then tap down all of our creatures to get out a free Markov Baron. And then suddenly our board is just massive. And then come turn 4, we drop a Legion Lieutenant to buff our board even further. And we just swing out for massive damage. Our opponent's really not doing much. They played a lot of Gilded Goose. A lot of Gilded Geese. Trying to think right now if there's any benefit of maybe instead going Voldaren Epicure, Legion Lieutenant. Do you have a counterspell? I know he has priority from the foods and stuff. Yeah, I'm changing up the strategy. We don't go with the Stromkirk Captain here. We get as many bodies on the board. So instead, we drop the Voldaren Epicure and the Legion Lieutenant. Then we tap down both of these and one of these other creatures for the Markov Baron. Does it matter? I'm gonna swing with the Vanguard. It's more damage in case he chooses not to block with one of his geese. He'll be swinging for 5 damage. But yeah, the next turn our board is just insanely huge with first strike. Like, it's crazy. I wrote an article once on what uncommons are most powerful and how they're impacted by limited. Cheap, multicolor, synergy based. Ooh, Brazen Borrower feels a little bit bad. But they did it too late. We already got the value of getting the Markov Baron down with tapping that down, so it's cool. He said, I wrote an article once on what uncommons are most powerful and how they're impacted by limited. Cheap, multicolor, synergy-based cards will often be the best. Cheap Vampire Lords are all 3 of those things. They're fucking good. Is that same article? I don't know. Have you written more than one article? Because I remember you writing one. And in fact, by one of my bookmarks, I have it right here. Yep, Brooker's article. Uncommon budgets, top 100 decks for the Historic Artisan Festival. Yeah, is that the same article? Oh. I've written maybe about 6 or so over the course of my time playing Artisan. Really? You've written 6? That's a lot. Opponent is being very suspicious. Oh, they're going to try to flash in the Brazen Borrower, more than likely. Won't matter as long as our Stromkirk Captain is out on the field. All of our stuff has first strike. Our opponent has done nothing. Again, they've just played a bunch of geese and returned one thing to our hand. And the only thing they had going for them was this Brazen Borrower, I think. Hopefully that's what they flash in, just a chump block. In which case our board is looking phenomenal. Ah, they had another one. Bouncing this back to our hand doesn't, like, affect the board state whatsoever. You still gotta eat a lot of damage or sack his creatures. That's cool. I didn't know you'd written so many. Opponent's down to 4 life. They've been stuck on 3 lands, but we've also been stuck on 3 lands, so I don't feel bad. That 100 Dex one is probably my most effort one. Yeah, I believe it. I have one that's in Italian for an artisan website where I discuss what makes artisan unique. That's crazy. I have one in Italian. Do you speak Italian? Or do you have to get someone else to help you, like, translating it? Or do you even just use Google Translate? Maybe a combination of the two. Someone who actually speaks Italian and then Google Translate, because Google Translate is, it's decent, but it's not all the way there. Alright, can we just win already? What happens when you tap this? Tap, sack of food, add 1 mana of any color. He can block with both geese. Tap them in response, add a mana for each, and then gain 3 life with their food tokens. This is the most optimal way for him to block right now. The Italian one is probably my favorite. I worked with one of the website creators on translation. Sick. That's good. Alright, let's see if our opponent does the optimal thing here. You block with a goose, you block with a goose. Tap them both down for a mana in response. Sacking a food, and then you use that 2 mana to sack your other food and gain 3 life. Or does he just give up? That'd be sick too. That'd be good. He's not dead yet. He'd be at 6 life actually. Wait, 7? He'd go up to 7, but take 3, be at 4? Oh, he'd be exactly where he's at. Yeah. Yeah. He'd be right back down to 4. But he'd have... No, yeah, he'd be alright. Does he do it? Let's see if he does it. I think Arena's probably showing him right now. Actually, he's checking his hand. He could have another instant. He might have Brazen Borrower, number 3. Tap both of his Gilded Geese right now for the 2 blue mana to bounce the Stromkirk Captain to our hand again. Bro, he has the 3rd fucking Brazen Borrower. Ridiculous. It's so annoying. Now our board is kind of small. But he only has 1 card left in hand, 1 creature on the board. He has 2 cards in hand, 1 creature on the board. 3 Brazen Borrowers they can flash in. I mean, our only real play, I think, is to replay the Stromkirk Captain. The first strike is still huge against the Brazen Borrower. That only has 1 toughness. So, unless one of his 2 other cards is something really good. That's game. He either needs to remove one of our creatures from the board right now, or he needs to get down a 2nd/3rd blocker. Which only leaves him 1 green mana to get down another blocking creature. If he's going to use the Brazen Borrower. And he didn't have it. We got there. That was a longer one. He kept setting us back. 15 and 1. 15 and 1. 5 color vampires. It's just too good. Don't know why it's working as well as it is, but it's working. Let's see. 6. What do I put back? The Thirsting Bloodlord or the Nightveil Predator? I'm kind of thinking the Bloodlord. Epicure turn 1. Turn 2, we can Vanguard. Turn 3, we are guaranteed to get down the Markov Baron. I want to play Tenacious Pup. Okay. Yeah, it's still the play. 4/4. Scramble Vigilance is pretty big. Ooh, Ancient Ziggurats. Not bad, not bad. Vampire of the Dire Moon. Get this down, tap down the Vampire of the Dire Moon. Tap, tap. We can go to combat, we can swing the Adanto Vanguard. 4/2. They take the 4. Good for us. Alright. This werewolf pack leader is going to do so much damage to us. Oh, Jesus. This one's feeling a little bit sketchy, I'm not going to lie. The fact that this thing against Vigilance and Trample is really, really bad. I guess I can swing Vampire of the Dire Moon too. I should have swung that last turn. I wasn't paying attention. That's on me. They don't block because it has Death Touch. Which is good. It gets 2 more damage on our opponent's face and gains us 2 life. Opponent's down to 10. We have 4 in the air that they are pretty much not going to be able to block, do anything about, really. They can't kill the Nightveil Predator. They can't, use some kind of fight effect. Looks like they're mono green, so yeah, no fight effect. Speaking of, activate its ability, make it onto Vanguard indestructible till end of turn. Let this resolve. Seven. You can take 7. Does he swing it? Yeah, you swing it. Thing's indestructible, Vigilance, Trample. Of course you swing it. No blocks. We might need to top deck another Lord to win here. I don't know that we can survive another turn. It's a pretty good one. Ask and you shall receive. Okay, if I swing out, is that lethal? 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, it is. Oh, actually, if I swing out and he has a Tameo Safekeeping, he gains 2 life, and I think he survives at 1. Bro, I fucking called it. He didn't even wait till blocks. Used it immediately. He still can't block Nightveil Predator. Ooh, a fight effect. That's bad. That's a big bummer. That's not a card I see a lot of people use. Definitely still swing 4 in the air. Can definitely still swing Death Touch. Oh, no, I can't. He has Indestructible right now. Do I have to hold this back? I don't know. If I needed to, I didn't, so. Gotta survive this turn. Dude, this werewolf pack leader has been fucking disgusting. Oh my god. Gonna become an 8/8? That's not cool. This might be another loss. Which is ridiculous. We're getting soloed by the werewolf pack leader. I have to block with at least 3, not die. If he has another pump spell here, we lose. I think it needed to be done. Yeah, we lose. Emperor of Diamond gains life as you lose it. Do you only need 2 blockers? I was thinking that I probably should have used 4. I was really debating about throwing in the Baron as well. But if I sack my whole board and only keep the Predator, we just don't have enough damage to win. Bummer. Oh, that pup carried the goddamn game. Giving the bigger wolf trample. That's why we lost. Trample was too strong. If we could have chump blocked at any point during that game, we probably could have won. Trample was too strong. Too strong. It's okay. It's okay. Damn, we were on the play too? That's really disappointing. Okay, let's see. Normally we have more creatures out by now. I can't get my Markov Baron out for free this turn. Oh wait, yes I can. I can Dusk Legion Zealot and then still get it out if I want. Let's do that. Got a draw. Cool. And now we get the Baron out. We're okay. We're still chilling. Next turn, we can drop Stromkirk Captain. I wonder if that's better than the Nightvale Predator. Probably not. Probably just better to get down to the Predator. Opponent's scaring me a little bit. Definitely getting down the Predator. I was worried that they might try to board wipe us. They hadn't been doing much. But it looks like they're a token deck, so we probably don't have to worry about a board wipe. Hopefully not. When Horn of Gondor enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 white human, soldier creature token, pay 3 tap, create X 1/1 white human, soldier creature tokens, where X is the number of humans you can. Okay. So let's see. I think we drop a Vampire of the Dire Moon, and then we get down the Captain. Now we swing for big damage. Big damage. You can chump block the 9 on the ground. Jesus. Flashback to Angels hitting you 2 Wraths in a row. That's exactly what I was thinking of too. Fucking Angels. That was very suspicious though. Okay. He took it all to the face. Didn't have an answer. Really wanted to save those tokens, I guess. Maybe didn't realize exactly how much damage I was hitting him with. Or maybe just didn't hit land drop number 4 for a board wipe. Who knows? Not me, but we won. And I will take it. Dude, how long have I been playing this? An hour? That's crazy. This deck's a lot of fun. I am enjoying myself quite a bit. It feels good to win. It does. Not every deck's a winner. This one is somehow getting it through. You just have to not be greedy on your mulligans. 1 land hand? Absolutely not. 2 land hand? Good enough. And I can ditch the Thirsting Bloodlord. Nice. Played out the Epicure first. I don't know if it makes a difference between that and the Vampire of the Dire Moon. Hushbringer. Creatures entering the battlefield or dying don't cause abilities to trigger. Ooh, that's annoying. Makes our Vampire Socialite not nearly as good. Wait, so we lose the ETB there. Yeah, we lose it on both. Bummer. Get down this Vampire of the Dire Moon. We can get down Markov Baron. Our board's looking okay. We could use a Lord. Vampire Socialite would have been good, but rip. Steal from Existence. That's bad. Opponent swings. That's greedy. Now we can get down a Blood Researcher. And we'll actually gain a life to get a counter on it. This one's not feeling great, though. Heliod. That's mad annoying. Could really use a Lord. None of these are Lords. Nightveil Predator. Can block the Hushbringer. It's pretty good. Something, at least. But if they have a way to gain life before they swing with it, it's getting real bad. Oh, they pass. All right, I actually think I use a blood token here and ditch the Vampire Socialite, since we can't get use out of the ETB anyway. If we happen to find a Lord, that'd be much better for us. Not the one I was hoping for. I was hoping for the Stromkirk Captain, but it's not bad. Oh, let's get this down. What do you think the odds are he's running Settle the Wreckage? I'm gonna make a blood token before he can potentially wreckage us. If I swing everything 9, 10, 11, still hold back the Voldaran Epicure. Yeah, fuck it, I'll swing out. What do you think? Settle the Wreckage? If so, we scoop. Stroke of Midnight. Could have been worse. Oh, him gaining life is also bad. I'm always in the mood to get wreckaged. Also, having no basics in deck is funny. It is. I don't know that we can win. Bro, yeah, so much fucking removal. And now Heliod's online. And big. We have no removal. Oh, I thought this was a removal spell. Oh, mana value 3 or greater? We didn't have anything mana value 3 or greater. That's funny. Stromkirk Captain. Been a little bit better, a little bit sooner. Go to combat. I can swing that in the air. There's no point in swinging this. Actually, I think I don't swing. Non-creature spells your opponent's cast cost 2 more to cast until your next turn. That's A-okay with me. So, do you block the Hush, or do you block the Nightveil Predator? Your Hushbringer. You eat the 5. Eat the 5. That down, get this down. Alright, I just have to hope that next turn this is enough damage. And that he doesn't find his fucking board wipe. Because I'm sure he has him. He has to. Oh, Heliod just turned off because of the Elspeth. He can seal one more thing. Oh, Heliod's back. Bummer. We can dig once with the blood token. Tonto Vanguard. Not enough to win us the game, so we're gonna ditch this. Show me a Lord. Ancient Ziggurat. Unlucky. I could have left it in my hand. Go ahead, just swing out. You can go up to 12. You can block 2. I don't know. I think I just swing out. First strike prevents them from getting life before dying. Oh, true. Good point. So not 12 life. Really? Double blocking here? They just die, yeah. Played themselves. They thought they had me. Thought that by blocking here they'd be fine. Why would you block here? That makes no sense. I love first strike. Bro, the first strike has been incredible. But I don't understand why they would block the menace guy anyway. Even if they had gained the 4 life off of the Hushbringer, there's still a -2. Damage is for blockers, and luckily this dude's not good at math. Weird. Definitely was not expecting the game to be over that turn. But I will take it. That is another dub. And we were on the draw against that one. 16-2. Nuts. I think I'm all right on vampires. I think I have displayed our dominance enough. 17-2, actually. 19 games, and I have lost 2 matches. Once against Gruul, and once against Mono Green. Wild. Absolutely wild. This deck is cracked. 5-color vampires. It's going on the list. I wasn't expecting it to, but it is. All right, so let's see. What do we do next? Retire, end the stream. Seems fine with me. Ooh, you guys haven't seen Azorius Spirits. How was that doing? At least I don't think I showed Azorius Spirits. I may have at the beginning of my other stream yesterday. Maybe. Doing a new deck? Yeah, man. Our deck is fucking unstoppable. All we would do is keep stomping. There's nothing more to do with the vampires. Hell, there's nothing to do. I made one mistake when building the deck because I was on the phone. Added a card accidentally. Swapped it out for the correct lord, and then, yeah, that was it. And then we went on a fucking rampage. So, yeah. Get new deck. And it's Azorius Spirits. Again, I don't remember if I showed it. If I did, it wasn't for very long. But we're going to take a look at this. Thoughtseize. That's rude. Our hand has entirely too much land right now. That's not good. Losing our Empyrean Eagle. Also, not good. So we're going to get down to Modern Age. We're going to ditch one of these planes. These are really awesome full art swamps. I don't think I have these ones. Oh, I did not want to see a third the Modern Age. It's a bit excessive. What happens with Delirium? At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, if there are 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, tap target creature that player controls. Okay. I can't remember if I built this last night or 2 nights ago. I could look it up, but I don't care enough to. Let's see. What do I ditch? Ditch that Modern Age. Play this, the Modern Age. Let's see. I'll ditch Spectral Sailor. Play the Topplegeist. That's unfortunate. Damn, this isn't a May. It is not an 8. You know, it's something I've wanted to try. Rally of Wings plus Plated Onslaught, mono white aggro. Don't know if that's even a viable strategy. Wow, that's really fucking horrible for us. Jesus Christ. This is one of the worst fucking starts I think I could have seen with this goddamn deck. Rampaging Frostodon is being super annoying. Alright, we need to find another lord here. Right, I'll look up those cards. Rally of Wings, Plated Onslaught. Untap all creatures you control. Creatures you control flying get +2/+2 until end of turn. Plated Onslaught. Affinity for artifacts. Creatures you control get +2/+1 until end of turn. How dead am I? I think we're gonna activate the Spectral Sailor's ability here to draw a card. Port Town, not super useful. Really use a lord. The problem with the Plated Onslaught is the fact that it's affinity for artifacts. It's not Convoke. So all of the creatures that you're swinging with, because I'm pretty sure what you're trying to go for, right, is that you swing with all your creatures. You cast the Rally of Wings to untap all your creatures, they get buffed. And then you would then tap them to get off the Plated Onslaught. Right, and then get a second buff, essentially for free. The biggest issue is the fact that the Plated Onslaught requires artifact creatures. It's the biggest downside. I don't know how many good artifact creatures there are for white. I know Combat Thresher is really good. I am a big fan of that one, but I can't think of any others that I normally run. I'm thinking of Improvise. No, I'm reading the card. Plated Onslaught. Affinity for artifacts. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each artifact you control. Oh, it doesn't require you to tap anything. Then there's even less reason to run these. But that doesn't change the issue with Plated Onslaught. You still need artifact creatures. And Plated Onslaught is just not good. There's a lot of artifact flyers. Two mana. It's not +2/+2. It's Pride of Conquerors. Pride of Conquerors is +2/+2. Yes, I agree. But Plated Onslaught is +2/+1. It's pretty much Pride of Conquerors tribal. I'm not sold on it. Oh well, it's probably a bad idea. Sorry to make you look. This is searched the way that I want it to. All right. Okay, these are just artifact creatures that have white in their color identity. Swooping Lookout, Geyser Glider, and we'll Justicar. Those ones would go in the deck. Probably both of these. Did I see Combat Thresher? No. That's weird. I feel like it should be here. And then artifact creatures without white, there is just a lot of artifacts. That also say flying. Take closer look. 36 options. Add Vault Scourge, Ornithopter, and Colorless. I don't think artifact creatures is the right way to go. If you're going to do mono white flyers, and mono white's still not great for pump spells either. I was going to say, none of these creatures are aggressively statted. If you're running a pump spell, you're trying to be fairly aggro. The reason Pride of Conqueror works with other decks is because we're trying to go wide in those decks. So we don't need big creatures necessarily because we're going so wide, we're going to go around our opponent's board. And then at the same time that we are making our board super wide, that's turning on the Pride of Conquerors, thus synergizing well. Vault Scourge won't show up since it's technically black, but yeah, there aren't enough. I think I'd go Azorius after looking at that measly list. Yeah, see, I was thinking if you were to just go Azorius Flyers Tribal, I think that'd be fine. Yeah. Alright, let's do another match of the Spirits. So the Spirits deck has been struggling a little bit. I don't remember how many versions of the deck that I've made, so I'm going to take a peek. I've only made 2. Version number 1 went 0-1. Wait, shouldn't this be 3? No. Version number 1 went 0-1. I made a few changes. This is version number 2, and I'm 3-2 with the deck currently. So overall, that puts me 3-3, 50% win rate. So the deck's not popping off nearly as much as I was hoping. But let's take a quick peek at the deck list. I kind of think I need the draw here. I'm gonna put Curious Obsession here instead of going for the Supreme Phantom. I think the card draw is more important than 1 point of damage, because we really want to hit land number 3. Port Town's not exactly the land I was hoping to see here. Let's see, in our 1-drop slot, we have Topplegeist. When it enters the battlefield, you get to tap down something. Lantern Bearer is just 1 mana, 1/1 flying with Disturb. That can give another creature +1/+1. Yeah, after it's died. Curious Obsession is in here for draw because we are swinging a lot. We have Spectral Sailor is another 1-drop. After that, we have Lords with 3 Supreme Phantoms. These are 3 of our rares. And our 4th rare is a Spell Queller. 3 mana, 2/3 flash flying. When enters the battlefield, exile target spell with mana value 4 or less. When spell color leaves the battlefield, exiled card's owner may cast that card without paying its mana cost. So that's in there, kind of to stop board wipes. We're gonna get 2 draws with this topple, guys. I should have done that before playing the Port Town, but I was running out the timer. Yeah, see, I could have played my island here. And we could have gone down Supreme Phantom or been holding up mana for the Geist Light Snare. Yeah, so our rares, 3 Supreme Phantoms, which again, is just a Lord, and then Spell Queller, which can basically counter a 4-drop spell. Yeah. We have Tattered Haunter, 2 mana, 2/1. Can block only creatures with flying. It's a very mid card, but fits the curve. The Modern Age, man, it's really bad for us. We have 3 copies of the Modern Age. We get to draw a card and then discard a card. And then it flips to a 2/3 Flying Spirit. We have 4 copies of Geist Light Snare. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 3. The spell costs 1 less to cast if you control a spirit. It also costs 1 less to cast if you control an enchantment. And we do have 7 enchantments across the 4 Curious Obsessions and the Modern Ages. So this should only cost 1 blue mana. We have 4 Drogskol Captains, 4 Empyrean Eagles, and then 22 lands. That is the deck. Let's see. What do I do here? I think I play the Empyrean Eagle. Hold up. Oh, I was going to say hold up the Snare. But I forgot. We lost our enchantments. It's not good. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about the Snare. I have it in here because I like the idea of the synergy with the deck, but maybe it's just not good enough, or maybe it's just not right for me. I don't know. The deck it's just been struggling a little bit. I can't remember how bad the matches were that I played previously. Probably just got like super screwed or something. Wandering Emperor, it's annoying.
Emperor of Kamigawa, and I will protect my.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the Snare. It might not be right for me.
This is what
My
you
play
get
style.
for hurting my people.
All right, we Drogskol Captain, hold up the Geist Light Snare, and still just send it face. Yeah. Let's see, Roger. You said if you did want to try something new, other decks to explore are Light Scribe Tokens, Liliana Combo, Vesuvian Duplimancy Control, or Vesuvan. Oglar Meme, and Obosh Auras are all ones I'd love to see your take on.
Keep watch for intruders.
We'll see. I'll probably come back to that message. Boom! Got him with the Geist Light Snare this time, baby. And that's probably game. Alright, Snare coming through big time. Got him. Yeah, I'll skip. Yeah, see, I don't remember how bad the matches were that I was playing. I don't know if I got cheesed out, if I was just always on the draw. I don't remember why we got so many losses. And I say so many. I mean, we had an even win rate. And realistically, most decks, if you're going at least even with them, it's not that bad. The top decks in the formats, in most formats, don't even break 60%. Like 60% is a high win rate. But that's, of course, across thousands and thousands of matches. And, you know, our sample size is really small. So I'm probably tripping. I shouldn't be too worried about it. It's just a slower start. Geist Light Snare is so good. Probably one of the best cards in the deck. It felt good. It felt real good. Alright. Let's see how this match goes. Rhines, huh? I think I just want to get down a Tattered Haunter. Next turn, I could play out the Modern Age. Hold up a blue for the Geistlight Snare. Potentially get a good counterspell off. Probably discard this Tattered Hunter to the Modern Age. Ooh, there goes a Honden. Never mind. I need to get a Lord down. Otherwise, our Haunter just dies. It'll die soon, but... yeah, at least need to get a second Shrine down. Unlucky that was Honden of Infinite Rage. Unfortunate. Now I don't get to hold up the Snare. I guess that's okay. I really want to hold up the Snare for next turn, though. If they do have the Sanctum of All on curve, does this tap for mana? Wait, would it be now? Of course they have the fucking Sanctum of All now. Feels bad. Feels very, very bad. We're not in a good spot. Alright, we gotta go super aggro. Tattered Haunter. Tattered Haunter. Go face, and then next turn we drop Supreme Phantom, and we just hope it's enough damage that they die. They can kill one Haunter now. Oh wait, do they get to do this twice already? When is this double? If an ability of another shrine you control triggers while you control 6 or more shrines. Okay, 6 or more. Ocean Tide can't block flying, it's fine. We have 8 damage in the air, 11 with Supreme Phantom. If they don't have a removal spell, if they don't have the blue shrine to block flying, I think that's game. They have 2 mana left. The blue one is flying. Singing of Stone Fangs is an upkeep trigger, not an end step. Good game. Got him. Wasn't even worried. Unless I'm bad at math. Black Shrine is so stinking slow. The Honden one is? Yeah. It really, really is. Whew, that was a little bit sketchy. Not gonna lie. It was a little bit closer than I would have preferred. I gotta rinse out this cup real quick. Black Shrine is so stinking slow. Yeah, that's the Honden one, is the discard one. Sanctum of Stone Fangs is actually one of the best. I agree. Sanctum of Stone Fangs is fucking nuts. It's too good. Only 4 of in my Mardu Shrine Control deck. It is also one of the 4 ofs that I ran in my 5-color Shrine deck. Have you seen my 5-color Shrine deck? There's a card in there that I always think of, that always makes me think of you when I see it. And I definitely would have commented on it as soon as we played it. As soon as I showed you the deck. I don't think you've seen it. I'm pretty sure I was playing it yesterday, but you would have been playing Pokemon Unite already. Which card? Yeah, see, I know you don't know what it is. I must have been playing it yesterday. Oh, fuck, I'm stupid. That's not how Curious Obsession works. It's not looking good here. We're gonna lose. I'll show you shrines after this. This is all around not very good. Green Phantom. Curious Obsession correctly this time. Connect for 3. Hell yeah, I want to draw a card. A land? Perfection. It's not at all I was looking for. Yes. Yes, it is a card that you love. You are in love with this card. And it has a very unique place in shrines. Pretty cool, actually. I think you'll like it. I think you'll be impressed with it. It's only a 2 of in the deck, so probably not a high chance that we'll actually see it in action. But I think that you will appreciate the theory behind it. It's pretty neat. And I actually got the idea from an opponent who used it against me. Alright, so our face is starting to hurt. Kind of like a lot. How many does he need to escape? 5. He doesn't have 5 in his graveyard. I don't think I need to use the Spell Queller. Either of these are free. Sack Outlet. And get down the Drog Skull. I have to say no attacks. Feels bad. Yeah, it'll be cool. It will be cool. Oh, rip the Spell Queller. Unlucky. I had the second Croxa in hand. Trying to think of cards I love. Victorious, Deadly Dispute, Catcher's Monument, Up the Beanstalk, Circuit Mender, Rite of Oblivion. It is a card that you love, but you're not going to be able to guess it. Not for Shrines. Can I just jump block here? That attack seems unnecessary. Dog shit. That was a horrible top deck for us. You still can't escape Croxa yet, which is good. Bro, I really needed something useful there. Don't be a removal spell. Not like this. Bone Shards. Did I give him enough for Croxa? Bro, the Port Town top deck. Feels bad. Yeah, see, this deck, it's just... I don't know. It's just a little bit off, and I don't know why. I know I did completely fuck up the Curious Obsession, so I guess that was a really big loss that we had. I'll concede. Let's go to Shrines. Let me see how my Shrines has been doing. Five and 8. Okay, I was actually struggling a lot with Shrines. The reason why the win rate is so low. Oh, I thought I had way more versions. That's across 3 versions of the deck. I was really struggling to pick out the best Shrines. The first version of this deck, I went 0 and 3. It was not good at all. That was really bad for our win rate. Because the most recent version, number 3, we're 4 and 5. So we're just barely below even. So we're not, we're not that far. It's called Mirrored Shrines. Think of the card, Urukar. It's a big hint. It's a big hint. Mirrored Shrines. Let's see. That'll do. Indeed, it is the Mirror Box. You are correct, my sir. Your absolute favorite card. You think it's super good, and you love seeing when your opponents play it because you're like, wow, this is such a good card in every deck. Honestly, you probably wish you could run 5 copies or more. But yes, Mirror Box. I had never thought about the fact that Mirror Box says the legend rule doesn't apply to permanents you control. Okay, but this is one deck where I can support it. Right, I had an opponent use it against me. They got the Mirror Box out. They had like double Sanctum of Stone Fangs out. It was fucking disgusting. And I had never thought about the fact that Mirror Box has permanents. In my mind, it was always creatures. And I only ever saw opponents trying to use it with legendary creatures. Because of that second line. Where everything gets a buff. And so like the bottom half of the card does nothing for us, right? Each legendary creature you control gets +1/+1. Each non-token creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with the same name as that creature. Like I don't give a fuck about that. I mean, technically it could buff like the blue shrine, this one. We don't give a shit about any of that. Not having the legend rule apply to our shrines is kind of nuts. And so you said Sanctum of Stonefangs is the only 4 of that you have in your shrine deck, in your Mardu one. Sanctum of Stonefangs is 4 of in this deck, and it is the only shrine that is a 4 of in this deck because it's so good. And I have had a game out where I had double Sanctum of Stonefangs, and I've gotten a game where I have double Honden of Infinite Rage, and it's pretty dope when it happens. But yeah, this deck is gonna require way more testing just to find the right amounts and really just the right amounts of shrines and which shrines to run. Because at first I was trying to use like all of them. I've got a really bad idea for brewing. Bro, fucking send it. Let's hear it. But yeah, it has been. It's cool when it happens. There's only 2 mirror boxes though, because it's a rare. And then our 2 other rares are 2 copies of Sanctum of All, because that card's just too good to cut from a shrine deck. It is literally a must-have, literally essential. But some cool things in this deck: the Great Hall of the Citadel. Very cool land. Very good for shrines. Highly recommend. And just good for, I mean, legendary tribal in general. Altar of the Pantheon. Super fucking good as well. Tap, add 1 mana of any color. If you control a god, demigod, or legendary something, I think legendary permanent, you gain a life as well. My experience with shrines is that you're actually best off playing there's this little fucking emote button that blocks text in, let's see. It blocks text right here, and it really annoys the fuck out of me. This little heart right here. It always cuts off a few letters. But let's see, playing a control deck with a few copies of the best few shrines. Yeah, if I could run board wipes, that's the only thing that I would want for a shrines deck. Like, that's literally it. If I had a full set of Doom Scars in this deck, I never lose. I almost never lose. That would fuck up the mana base for me though. That would change it up. I'd have to tweak the mana base. I wouldn't bother running counter spells because that's just not who I am. Yeah, but for this list, these are the shrines that I've picked out. We have a full set of Altar of the Pantheon, which has been sick. That lets us add 1 mana of any color. Oh, it says if you control a god, a demigod, or a legendary enchantment, you gain 1 life when you tap that. So that's here for mana fixing. Great Hall of the Citadel is here for mana fixing. And then we just have 4 of every basic. Let's see, opening hand. Mulligan. Sanctum of All and opening hand. Plus double Great Hall and Altar. And a mirror box. Yo, this might be sick. This might be crazy. Get out of the Stone Fangs early. Ooh, we're against Gates. I don't know that we're fast enough to beat Gates. New plan. Cut Goshen Tai and play Mardu Shrines as a 2-out control list with Doomscar. With a tap-out control list with Doomscar. Which Goshen Tai? The one of Lost Wisdom? Or do you mean from your list? And if it's Mardu, it's either this one or this one. I don't know if you run the red one. Okay, we don't need Mirror Box yet. We get the Altar of the Pantheon down first. And I'm going to tap it to gain a life. Because we can. My bad. I meant cut every rare shrine. We can't cut Sanctum of All. It's too good. It's too good. We can't cut this. At minimum, we still need 1. We could keep 1 Sanctum of All. Go up to 4 Shrine Stewards to tutor for it. And then run 3 Doomscars. That's the most that I could be willing to do. Again, Sanctum of All. Crazy. Yeah, if our mirror box is out already, we could grab second Sanctum of Stone Fangs. But I think we're going to lose this race. Well, maybe. If we can get double Sanctum of Stone Fangs out, is this an end step trigger? Pre-combat main phase? Close. But my bad idea is mirror box. Oh, right. With cards, you can run multiples of. Oh. Nazgul especially is funny as the ring tempting you. Lets you get legendary creatures that... Oh, legendary creatures that get pumped by mirror box. I'm gonna grab Hondon. Mirror box. Ghost Tide of Lost Wisdom. Tap this, add a green just to gain a life. Oh, I guess I could have done this. I don't care about the mill. That dying sucks a little bit. But the Sanctum of Stone Fangs is about to go crazy. Sanctum of All is going to let us tutor for our second copy of Stone Fangs. And that'll be good. Opponent's getting real close to winning the game, though. Oh, fuck. Is that 10? Maze's End isn't 1, so it doesn't count. They're still getting really close to killing us. Guess we just drop both. Nothing else for us to do. And we see if they win or we do. This is it. Explore. They're digging. They're looking for one more gate. Wait, did they just play this? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. Don't they just have enough? Can't they just win? Are any of these not a gate? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. He has enough. That's game. He just has to activate Mace's End, right? I think we just lost. If he doesn't see it, that'd be cool. But that's game. Yeah, there you go. Fucking clown. Alright, so you said deck list, 22 Swamp, 9 Nazgul, 4 Mirror Box, 2 Echoing Return, 1 Herald's Horn, 22 Rat Colony. Oh, what the fuck? That Rat Colony, right? Oh, that's not what I look up. What the fuck? What does the bottom of the Mirror Box say? Each legendary creature you control gets +1+1. Each non-token creature you control gets +1/+1 for each other creature you control with the same name as that creature. Oh, bro, why have I not ever thrown this into a Rat Colony deck before? That's just hilarious. The Herald's Horn, though? As just a one of, like, to pump? Oh, no, because you're supposed to cast with the chosen type costs 1 less to cast. Ooh. Being your upkeep of the top card of your library, if you creature card of the chosen type, you may reveal it and put in your hand. I'm down. Sounds super trolly, so I am down. Let's see. Nazgul. Oh yeah, so do I probably have to click this, right? No? Oh, wait, no? Yeah, see, I don't know how to get the other Nazgul. I think I literally have to open it. I think I have to open the other artworks from packs, but this is the only one that I have. And it's the only one I can select. If I turn on crafting. Oh no, there we go. Turn off crafting and expand it. I can craft all of these. Damn, that would be a lot of goddamn wild cards. Not worth it. It was a joke. That was a good one. I would have been sold just with the Rat Colonies. Is it Rat Colony 2-drop? There it is. How many card slots do I need to open? 7? Let's see. Mirror Box. Ooh. I have 3. Eh, fuck it. I'll craft the last one. Okay. I do not own any Herald's Horn. Surprising. Let's see. Swamps, Nazgul, Mirror Box, Echoing Return, Herald's Horn. Echoing Return, really? I feel like that might be a bit much. Turns our creature card and all other cards the same name as that. Oh, never mind. That's good. Two of those. You're a Mirror Box Brewer. Okay, so I can get more rat colonies. Lands, let's see. The gate. What, Witch's Cottage? One of. Sure. Where's the other one? What's the one that I'm missing? Oh, the Deadlands. Okay, let's give it a shot. I'm down. I am down to clown, my guy. And if it's not working out, we're just gonna go full rat colony and mirror box, and that'll be it. Mirror box wouldn't be bad for turn 3 play in rat colony anyway. The big turn is turn 4. All right, let's see what we can do. We can play a bunch of rats. Seems pretty good. There's the battlefield tapped unless you control 3 or more swamps. When there's the battlefield untapped, you may put a target creature card from a graveyard on top of your library. All right. Swear if this deck pops off, I'll be mad. I mean, I think it's gonna do rat stuff, and the rat stuff's usually pretty solid. Witch's Cottage might come in tapped here. That's no big deal. It just means you play another rat. Nope, we're chilling. What do you think? I think we actually go for the Nazgul here, not the rat colony. Bonus scoops. 100% win rates. Done. Call it a day. Wrap it up. 100%. Tell your friends. This is 100% win rate deck. Bro could have handled the rats. Actually, he could handle the rats. As soon as he saw that rats were working with Nazgul, he was like, nah, I'm out. It's too much. Oh my god, we have the mirror box. We have triple land, triple rat, the mirror box for turn 3. All we need is one more rat. Hello, opponent. Damn. We're on the draw. Feels bad. If we were on the play, it'd be so much better too. Oh no, not the mono red. Slivers. Ooh. This is gonna be rough. If they get the one that gains life, it'll be real rough. If they don't, then it's just a race. Have I made a sliver deck? Technically, I have. I remember when I did. I remember making a sliver deck, actually, and it sucked. It sucks that you have to craft every sliver. It's fucking stupid, actually. Double strike? That's bad. We're gonna lose the race. Oh, wait, are we dead? Down to 1. Jesus Christ. Fucking slivers. And of course, we're on the draw against them. Oh, it's enough damage. They just have summoning sickness. Budget slivers is pretty rough. Fucked us up pretty good. There are some big rats though. Yeah, 6/3 rats on turn 3. That's 18 damage right there. I don't think budget slivers would be too hard. If we wanted to meme harder, we could add the meld combo to the deck. Bro, I love that combo. I don't remember what deck I added it into, but it was really fucking good. Like, really fucking good. I do remember what deck that was in. Is that on my list? It is on my list. It's in my Menace tribal deck. That shit was good. It was really fucking good in that deck. Okay, it was really, really, really good in Menace tribal. That was a fun deck. All right. So, I think we go for the Nazgul here. Over the Rat Colony. And over the Mirror Box. Yeah, I think we just slam Nazgul into Mirror Box. And hope it all sticks. And if it does, our board goes crazy. Nazgul number 2. They didn't have a counter spell. Feels good. Big damage. Alright, we'll ditch a rat because we're not running the rats right now. Nazgul to Nazgul is broken. It's pretty good. It is pretty damn good. Flame of Anor feels bad. Nazgul again. Oh wait, is that lethal? That would have been lethal, right? No, it's not the final part yet. Final part uses 3 damage. Damn. Got there. Another Nazgul gives you more damage than Mirror Box. Yeah. If it had just stuck, if the second Nazgul had just stuck, it would have been fine. Nazgul. Too strong. I tried running Nazgul tribal. Running Nazgul and a bunch of changelings. I don't remember if it did well. I don't think so. It clearly wasn't that great because I don't remember it that well. Oh my. Man, look at that opening hand. It looks like we're kind of playing a real deck. None of these are none of these cards are the same. Funny. Let me see. Where's my knob? Is the center tapped? Oh, turn 1 play yet. I've played so many decks recently. Menace Tribal went 3-0, 100%. 100% win rate. Nazgul Tribal went 1-1. So, I mean, it wasn't bad. You got second place in the Arsenal tournament if you want a deck list to start over with. Nazgul Tribal, that is. Yeah. I'd be down to see that deck list. I'm sure it's better than mine. I don't even know if I had any rares in the deck. Or if I did, I don't know what they were. Oh, I ran Call of the Ring. This is what I had for my Nazgul deck. Oh, wait a minute. I thought it said it was 1-1. Oh, this version was 1-1. We're struggling a bit in the beginning. Version number 2, 0-1. Version number 3, 0-3. Yeah. Overall, 3-5, which is not that good. Let's cross 5 versions. Yeah, I had Changeling, Outcast, Golems, Bites, Universal Automaton, Call of the Ring, Feed the Swarm, Go for the Throat. Home of the Forbidden. This card, underrated. It's so fucking good. The 9 Nazgul, 4 Faceless Agents, 2 Graveshifters, and 23 Swamps. Yeah, so I was really trying to get the ring all the way wholly tempted, I guess. Let's see. Mirror Box is not looking so hot without multiples of the same creature. It's not looking great. Oh no. Undying Malice. Yeah, this deck really doesn't work if you don't have the multiples of the same creature. I think I gotta end today's stream a little bit early. I haven't posted a YouTube video in a couple days, and I kind of really need to do that. But I had to work today and yesterday, which normally I would not have done. And that would have allowed me time to do my editing for a video, which I had already slacked on. What, over the weekend I think I slacked? No, Monday and Tuesday I was slacking. I should have made videos then, but I didn't. I did go back and update. I made new thumbnails and updated the titles for the 3 videos that were struggling, that only have like 30 views. It's crazy. It's a crazy low number. But the last video I posted was 6 days ago, which is not good. And I know that tomorrow is going to be a busy day for me. So there's no shot that I do any editing tomorrow. Yeah, I think we'll have to call this stream early. Probably call it in 25 minutes at 10:30 for me. I'll call it. All right, this deck, the meme's not working. Let's cut that. Now, where is my Rat Colony deck? Oh, look, there's my Nazgul Tribal. Where's Rat Colony? I'm going to duplicate this real quick. We're going to cut out some rats. And some swamps. We're going to throw in a mirror box as our only rare. And we're going to try it out. For the memes, people. For the memes. I think that Light Scribe tokens would be a genuinely good deck that fits your playstyle. Light Scribe. Light Scribe, Light Scribe. I can picture it, I think. If I'm not mistaken. He's a cat. I can't remember what he does. He is a cat. Whenever you cast or copy an instant or sorcery spell, creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Ooh. You do have my attention. Okay. Yeah, I'm down for it. Opponent has already cast a Doom Foretold. No, a Doomscar. So I don't think we win. Fearless Fledgling is suspicious. Maybe it's not. Mirror box. Oh, attacks. I don't know what he's foretold. I can't think of any foretell cards that would be beneficial in landfall. Seems really random. Oh, did it again. Could just be a saw coming. Oh, what? You foretold an augury raven? Get the fuck out of here. It's not a real card. Literally not a real card. No attacks. I posted a list forever ago in the Discord for it. I was thinking of it again after your Hero of the Nyxborn decks were struggling. You know what card I think I would like to try in the Light Scribe deck? Ooh. Damn, we cut it early. There's a white spell that copies itself for however many times you copy. Can I drop a second mirror box? I can. Don't saw it coming. Oh, baby. Oh, that's so much rat damage. God, 11-7 rats, bro. 11 sevens. That's nuts. Damn, and it drops to 8 5s. Big difference. Show confidence would have been pretty bonkers. That is exactly the card that I could not think of. I also couldn't find it. Yeah, I think I really want to try that. The fact that mirror box pumps their toughness 2 actually matters a lot. It does. That's normally rat's biggest weakness. If someone's running tokens, they just chump, and then your rats are all gone. They're all dead. They just become irrelevant. Irrelevant. Elite Spellbinder, it's fine. We have the mana to cast the rat colony still. I actually think I play this one in case they have another Elite Spellbinder. Ripperoni. Opponent's down to 4. I cannot believe that they were really running this card. Augury Raven. That's crazy. It really should have been a Doom Foretold or a Saw coming. They'd have been in a much better spot. They would have beaten us. If that had been a real card instead of the Raven, they would have beaten us. Alright, let's check out the Light Scribe. We'll stop memeing with the rats. And the mirror boxes. Hey, if you could get me that that tribal deck though, the Nazgul tribal list, that would be sick. All right, so let's see, Leonin Light Scribe in. Let's see what makes tokens. Hey, and were you thinking mono white for this, or were you thinking? Oh wait, you said you posted a deck list, right? Let me take a peek. First Discord. Leonin, Sanctified Leonin, Light Scribe. Azorius? That was the list that you were running? Symmetry Sage. Really? I don't know about that, dog. I definitely would have thought Mono White or Boros would not have even considered. Would not have even considered Azorius. Let's see what this looks like. Deck imported. All right, let's take a peek at what you had brewing up in your head. I see that. Thinking Azorius. I use Meeting of Minds to find Light Scribe. Oh, now I wonder if there's a way to fit Junkwinder in the list, but there's no way. Okay, so Meeting of Minds. Evoke, draw 2 cards. Yeah, Meeting of Minds is very important as a way to make sure we get Leonin Light Scribe. This card. This one? You couldn't think of anything better. This was it. Meeting of Minds. That's the best card you could think of to dig for a Leonin Light Scribe? No shot, dude. No shot. I have to spell out the 4? Probably. I can think of 2 cards right now that are better. First off, Militia Bugler. Secondly, Impulse. And I think there's a card that also functions as Impulse. Shimmer of Possibility. All of these let you look at the top 4 cards of your library. Free spell 90% of the time in token deck and even instant speed. Why is the instant speed relevant if you're looking for the creature to play? It's not. Yes, it does. You may reveal a creature card with power 2 or less from among them put into your hand. Going in Light Scribe. 2. Militia Bugler hits it. And a free draw 2, that's good. That is good. But that's not better than digging 4 cards deep if you're really trying to hit the Leonin Light Scribe. It's not. Hard evidence? Oh, wait. It doesn't trigger a Light Scribe if you already have one in hand. Yeah, but the whole point is that when we're casting this, we don't have one in hand. Battle Screech? Servo Exhibition. I see you got the Pride of Conquerors. I respect it, bro. How many lands are we running? 20. The hard evidence. It's so funny. Damn, is there really nothing else in 1-drop that makes a token? Oh, there's not. Incubation? No. This is wild. I mean, yes, Meeting of Minds is good before and after you have Light Scribe. Gotta get that card drop, baby. How many is this? How do I not have Raise the Alarms? That can't be right. It must just be that version of Raise the Alarm that I don't have. There's no way I don't have a full set. Yeah. Hard evidence. Are there multiple versions of it? Nope. Okay, I need to craft that. Servo Exhibition. I just want to see if there's another equivalent of Servo Exhibition that I can run without crafting anything, but I don't think so. Let's suppose no. Okay, so before I go crafting stuff, Battle Screech, Another Stance, Show of Confidence. Oh, you already had it in the list. Trust me, Servo Exhibition is the only real option for 2 mana. Yeah, no, I see that. It's fine. I believed you. I just didn't know if there was another option. Clever Lumimancer. Battle Screech. Show of Confidence, Symmetry Sage also goes off. It does. That is kind of nuts. Alright, fuck it. We're just going to craft it. We're going to try it out. I'm going to throw... Where is it? Going in Light Scribe here. We'll test it out. We'll see how it goes. Because... yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I don't think there is anything else that I could really do to tweak the deck. Oh, the only things I could maybe think of, I was considering 4 copies of Part Advance have been added to your collection. I'm surprised I hadn't crafted it already. The only thing I could think of that I would maybe want to add was Argivian phalanx. It's okay. I don't know how I feel about this opening hand. Double show of confidence is kind of rough, I think. I'll take a mulligan. I'm gonna be greedy, ditch a land, because our curve is stupidly low, so we're good, we're chilling. Port town, reveal the plains. Get down the Symmetry Sage first. Is this our only creature deck? Or creature? No, Clever Lumimancer as well. Oh, and the Light Scribe. We have 12. And everything else instant sorcery. Okay, okay. Teaching lands like a boss. I normally do. Oh, the crab. I remember using this crab. I was trying to use this crab for a thumbnail. I spent a bunch of time in Photoshop removing the background from it. It might not have even been for a thumbnail. I might have used it for a YouTube short. All right. Let's see. We go for the draw here. Damn, we're really not hitting our token makers, and that fucking sucks. If we had hit a Raise the Alarm or Servo Exhibition here, this would have been way better. Crab, crab, crab. Yes, all the crabs. Our opponent is being very suspicious. What do you think chances are that they board wipe us? I think it's pretty good. He's very likely. Really don't know what I want to do here. I think I just draw again. It's just so suspicious because they haven't done anything. They have 4 mana up. They have to have a board wipe here, right? Symmetry Sage is going to solo them. Honestly. Ashiok?
The regrets of the dead.
Hey, get off my screen. Hey, get off my screen. I mean, I guess now we set up another Symmetry Sage, a Lumimancer. I'm gonna crack my clue. I think that's just it. And then next turn we go for the dub. Double show of confidence, I think. I mean, we could drop another Symmetry Sage. I don't think it'll be necessary at that point. I think we just double show of confidence, swing out, assuming they don't board wipe us here. If they do, I don't really know what we do. Valorous Stance. You know what I'd like to see here? Damn, Valorous Stance is only a 2 of, and we drew both. It's unlucky. Never mind. I was gonna say I would cut down to 2 of them and throw in 2 Fading Hopes. That's okay. Hey, they say instant and sorceries. That's just rude. Haven't drawn any tokens. Does kind of hurt. Yeah. I mean, we got the 1. We got the crab. Oh, what did they exile? All right. And there's the fucking board wipe. Dog shit. Alright, we can see. Unlucky. Bro. Really. Vanquish the fucking horde. That feels worse than if it was just like a Doomscar or something. No one runs fucking Vanquish the Horde. But of course, since we're running a token deck, Arena puts us against the only person on Arena who's running Vanquish the Hordes. Raise the Alarm is so good against control. It would have been. Would have been, could have been. Yeah, we go like this. We got no gas. I know I threw away our draw spell, but got him. Didn't matter. We're mulligan down to 5, and they still just could not handle it. All right, come on, give me a chance to actually play this deck. Come on. I really do like the idea of Symmetry Sage, though. I questioned it at first, but I do like it now. All right, we have a curve. We can make tokens. It's all good stuff. 100% of our damage, physical and emotional, has been from Symmetry Sage. What am I doing next turn? 3 mana? I'm just gonna play Light Scribe now. They've only played a forest so far. It's unlikely that it dies. It's still unlikely that it dies. Elves, okay. That's fine. Energy Sage. I think I just raised the alarm. 3/3 crabs is good. 4/4 crab seems even better. They're green, I agree, we go with Light Scrap, nice. Yes, yes. Hopefully next turn we find one more instant or sorcery spell, and then we can probably just win. We literally just need to top deck one instant or sorcery that we can cast. We get to cast that through the show of confidence, our board gets huge, bigger than the elves, and then we can just win. Another Symmetry Sage. Not exactly what we were hoping for. Fuck it. I don't know if that was the most optimal way for me to play out that turn. But it was enough pressure that our opponent lost. Should have cracked Clue and gone for lethal next turn. Oh, really? Let's see if that's still what you say in 5 seconds. Let's go, baby. Let's go. The pressure was too much. They crumbled. Never doubted it. Not for a second. Never punished. Alright, this will probably be the last game. I'll wrap up the stream because, like I said, I got some editing that I need to do. Because if I don't do it tonight, it's probably just not going to happen. Alright, turn 1, Symmetry Sage. Electrostatic Field, okay. And just play out the Servo Exhibition and swing for 3 in the air. Electrostatic Field is very annoying. Very unlikely that we're able to get through that. Hopefully, we'll make it around it, though. Battle Screech. I swear I've never heard of this card before. Royal Eruption, feels bad. RIP Symmetry Sage. We need a land drop here. Crazy Alarm is instant speed, so we use it as a weird trick next turn, maybe. We can, which is what I was thinking about. I don't know that we need to, though. Technically, the correct option, you are correct, is to hold it until opponent's end step, flash it in. Or, well, just cast it. But I don't think they punish us. Unless they have End the Festivities. There's no way they punish us. And if they do have End the Festivities, eventually they punish us anyway. The Battle Screech. I thought this made 3. Oh, it's 2? But it costs 3 to flash it back. I really thought this first line said create 3 1/1 white bird creature tokens with flying. The fact that it's only 2, I now understand why no one runs this card. Battle Screech is bonkers. You can flash it back immediately with the tokens it makes and a single untapped creature. 4 mana, create 4 1/1s. 90% of the time. You think he can kill? I'm not taking that shot. Thunder Spitfire goes crazy. He only has 2 cards in hand. We didn't need a block. There's no way he does enough damage to kill us. Not when we're at 19. It's Torbrand. Let's see. I think we go for game next turn. Battle Screech now. You. And the next turn we can just raise the alarm. There is no next turn. Next turn we were going to raise the alarm and show of confidence, and it would have been bonkers. Oh, actually, this doesn't go across the board. I'm a clown. I don't know why I thought it did. Got him anyway. Opponent can't beat blockers. They really can't. It's a great deal. Lingering Souls does that for 5 mana. It's not bad. Yeah, it only works well with our creatures. Yeah, we only would have put 2 +1/+1 counters on something. But we're still going wide as fuck. I think I want to test out the deck some more. I think I want to just, play it more. That was only 3 games. I think that was 3 games. Maybe it was 4. Let me refresh my Untapped. Oh my god, look at that. I'll show you guys. Look who finally has a positive win rate again. It's me. 258 to 250 matches. I have played 500 matches in the current session, or in the current set. So since Wilds of Eldraine has come out, I've played 500 games. Engine of War last played 25 days ago. When did Wilds of Eldraine come out? September 8th, yeah. This ain't wrong. I've played 500 games. Jesus. Fading Hope definitely is a good ad. 4 games thanks to the instant concede. Yeah, we are 3-1. Look at that. Finally positive again. After so many failed decks out here fucking ruining us. Yo, the Vampires helped a lot today, actually. We're only positive by 7 wins. The Vamps brought us all the way up. Yeah, I'll definitely try it out more. that was not helping our win rate. Dude, I'm telling you, the game, it really, really thinks that I am a dog shit player. It has to. My MMR has to be like fucking nothing. Crazy. Yeah, we have so many good decks in here too. So many decks. God, look at that flip with Rot Priest. 1-5 with Saheeli to 5-1 without Saheeli. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? 5-1 to 1-5. And 23 days ago, I tried out the Mirror Box deck. 23 days ago, I tried this out originally. And it was not working. Went 7-12. And now it's a 6-9. It's a little bit better. Again, latest version 5-6. It's almost positive. The original 0-3 really fucked us up though. All right. Let's see. Wonder if we want of one mind in the deck. I do like running that card. See, I don't know what I would want to swap in and or out for the Fading Hopes though, if I was to try to include that. And Meeting of Minds is Convoke, draw 2. Of one mind. Human and a non-human. Human, crab. Cat cleric. Soldiers that are not humans. That's pretty good. Servos. Valorous Stance. If I replace anything for Fading Hopes, I think it's the Valorous Stance. 4 Battle Screech and 4 Meeting of Minds. I don't know. I don't know what's better. I kind of like the idea of the Convoke. I just don't know. In theory, the Convoke one should be really good. The Meeting of Minds should just be nuts. Should just be crazy. We never saw a Meeting of Minds when we actually had a board hard to assess. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. In theory, I think of one mind would be better for rebuilding our board after we've been board wiped than Meeting of Minds would be. But if we've been board wiped, I probably just give up that match anyway. So I don't know that it's that relevant. In which case, Meeting of Minds is just better because it should only be when we're playing matches where we have a board. I think I'm fine with the Meeting of Minds. I think I do want to cut this though for 2 Fading Hopes. But I think the rest of the deck is, I think it's just fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's fine. All right. Like I said, I gotta cut today's stream early so I can do some editing. So we're gonna call it there. I'll probably pick it right back up tomorrow. Yeah. We'll pick it up with the Light Scribe deck. Unless I end up playing it during the day and decide that it's really good or just end up failing with the deck. I'm sure it'll be fine though. Yes. Thank you for being here, Rooker. Always appreciate it. And I appreciate all the help with the decks. Cool. Hopefully, see you tomorrow. All right, you have a good night.